So as a truck driver, life is not always going to be perfect. You're going to be asked to back up into a space that other people have parked trailers into, and you're just gonna, there's not going to be a lot of room. Now, over here on the left, this is going to be our space. Doesn't look like a very big space now, does it? But yes, this is our space. Now, I have turned the blind spots on because it is important to realize how hard it is. Now, this is actually, I came up with this level today. I'm trying to come up with a bunch of different levels for the harder campaign. And basically, the harder campaign will basically only one life. You only have one life, just like, well, the real world. Basically, once you hit something, you're done. Okay. And of course, we can only see what we could see from the driver's seat. Now, when this space, basically we basically have like 6 inches on both sides. All right, once we get in there, I've pulled this off once. I've been practicing this particular level with the axles forward. Man, it is so tough. It really is. Now we do have a pretty good distance between the trailers and the wall. Now, basically, we can fit an entire truck and trailer, and then a couple of more feet. All right, so that's more than usual. Now, I'm sure some people would actually drop the trailer right here, connect to this guy, move him over, and then back it in. You could do that as well. But anywho, so I personally prefer. Right. It's just I don't know why, but I like this. I like this back. I'm going to do a 90-degree back. Now, when do I stop? All right. Not here. We're going to basically stop here. So basically, it's going to be like a trailer length, maybe more, past the space. All right. And the distance between here and here is another trailer, a trailer width. All right. So 8.5 feet. Now, I'm going to crank my steering wheel all the way to the right. Okay, and I'm going to start reversing. Of course, the front of the truck goes off to the left a little bit. All right, now basically once it gets to 90 degrees, I'm going to start. All right, at this point here, we have to maintain that 90-degree angle. All right, so that's roughly putting the steering wheel around here. We'll see what happens. Okay. We can't jackknife any more than this. All right. Some people are going to start complaining in the comments about, yeah, you're just going to add bald spots to it. Well, so what? It's not. All right. It's just it would take doing that constantly all day. Plus the hostlers are going to be doing that anyway. It's just right now we're just trying to worry about getting it in there. All right. There. Okay. Enough said. Now I'm going to start reversing. Now, as you can see, it's basically rotating on itself. I'm going to start. There we go. I'm going to start chasing now. I'm going to give it a full chase. All right. That means all the hard way to the left. Now, at this point, you may want to get out and look. Now, the distance, I'm not a big fan of the distance. I wish I was closer. I really do wish I was closer. Let's get out and look for a second. All right. See how close I am? Okay, how I'm going to get away, how I'm going to fix this is I'm going to go back off to the left. All right. So all the way to the left. And I'm going to stop around there. Now I'm going to jackknife. I'm not a slight jackknife. So I'm not saying I'm going to point my steer straight because we're already in an angle. It's going to jackknife. So back up a little bit around there. Okay, and now a full chase again. That should have brought me over just enough. All right. Yes, I'm liking this. All right. Now the reason why I'm liking it is because I am pointing towards the. I'm basically pointing towards the front of the trailer. Like I wasn't planning on doing this in one shot. All right. The reason being, because when I pull forward to the right, the back of the trailer is going to start pointing away from it. All right. There we go. Now we see it. Okay. Now let's chase it again in reverse. All right. We're going to go nice and slowly. Let's take a look. Yeah, we're basically, let's do one more tiny little pull forward because we can't really have a choice on a tiny little pull forward because we have no room left. All right, pull forward all the way to the right and then back all the way to the left again in reverse. All right, perfect. I only got a couple of inches. Now, I'm not quite parallel yet, all right, but basically the center of the axles is our little dragging point. All right, I'm going to keep the angle. I'm going to jackknife just a little bit more. All right, until I'm parallel. Let's go ahead and chase it now. And all right, there we go. Now we can see on both sides of the trailer. Let's back up till we're completely, all right. And I think we're parallel. well, nearly parallel. As you can see, I'm still pointing towards the very back of that trailer. So when I reverse, I'm just going to turn slightly to the right, which is going to put me into a slight jackknife, and then we can balance it all the way back. All right. Now, at this point, you might want to stop. All right. In the real world, you might want to stop. Lower that landing gear all the way, nearly all the way to the ground. Enough. Basically, if this is an empty trailer, leave an inch gap. If it's a loaded trailer, maybe leave a half an inch gap, because you're not going to be able to crank that landing gear. All right. So that way, when you are backed up all the way, you'll be able to disconnect and drop the trailer. It's just some stuff that you're going to have to do. All right. Life's not always perfect. All right. Now, I'm going to attempt this one more time with the axles all the way forward. Now, in the attempt that I did earlier, and I managed to do it with 10 pull forwards, I found doing it from this, I'm basically nearly in the center of the parking lot. Okay, again, so where's our space? This is our space on the very left here. And I'm going to do a 90-degree back. All right, because my goal is to get dead straight by the time my trailer gets to here. It's just because of the swing, it's so difficult. You know, even pulling out of the space would be really difficult. Having not having the having the swing of the trailer when you turn. Anywho, so we're just going to drive straight. And when are we going to turn? I like to use my kind of axles as a reference point here. Let's go ahead and okay, maybe when the back of the trailer. No, that might be a bit. Okay, let's see. Let's just, yeah, maybe when the back of the trailer gets to the middle of this trailer, because I'm trying to picture the arc that the back of this point here, the very middle, is going to get. Oh, okay. Let's just take a gamble. All right, we can always go right back if it's not going to work out. Now it's going to be a hard jackknife. Sorry, I'm going to zoom out here so we can see the whole picture. Okay, so right now I'm extending this line to this point, and it seems all right so far. Let's go ahead and, all right, got my steers pointing straight, just to maintain a jackknife. I don't know, I don't think I went back far enough. See, I'm too far away. Well, you know what, we'll have to see. All right, so okay, let's get out and look for a second. Now, I don't believe that we're going to be able to pull forward. We're going to attempt it. We're going to attempt it, because you can actually still do a lot in a couple of feet. All right, so we're going to go forward. Now, of course, when I go forward, the back of the trailer is going to go to the right. All right. I got to make sure. When, oh, wait, I carry on. Okay, by the way, you won't be able to move if you're outside of the truck. Basically, I'm getting out and looking. Okay. Okay, I can't believe I fell for that. All right, let's go forward to the right. Okay, let's go a couple of more inches. And let's go all the way to the left. Yes, actually, I'm going to pull this off. I do believe maybe one more pull forward, and I can get this. And stop. Okay, all the way to the left. Let's straighten up. Yes, I'm gonna keep the jackknife going. Just a little bit. All right. I still haven't hit that trailer yet. All right, looking good. And again, I would get out and look. Not get out and look. I would get out of the truck and lower that landing gear before you can't. All right. Okay. Anyway, that's those two backs. Hope you learned something. Anyway, all right. Take care. Bye-bye.